In this recording, we're going to look at creating a folder on OneDrive for our QQI module. So the example that we're going to use in this video is work experience, and there are 4 steps to create a QQI work experience folder that can be seen in the QQI booklet. So we're going to create a folder called RTC, which is the name of the course, followed by the code of the module descriptor, which is 5M1356. And this is the code for work experience. So we go ahead in OneDrive and create this folder, which will be seen shortly, and then we create 2 subfolders. The first subfolder is the teacher pack, and the name of this folder is your surname followed by your first name followed by the code on the module descriptor, which in this case is 5N1356. The second subfolder is the student submissions folder, and all of the students' work is going to go into this folder. So there's a breakdown of these folders in step 3 and step 4. So step 3 is creating a teacher pack, and within the teacher pack you're going to create 4 subfolders: notes to the external authenticator, the module descriptor, assessments, and the end-to-end provisional results. Within the folder called assessments, we've got a further 6 subfolders to put into this one, and that's the year plan and your assessment plan, so they can be integrated. Your assessment briefs, your examination briefs if they apply to your module, marking schemes and solutions if they apply, records of assessments, and then your assessment results. So then we move on to creating your student submissions folder, and within the student submissions folder you'll create a subfolder for each student. This will be numbered and it'll be alphabetical. The students' names will be in alphabetical order. So they're further broken down into 3 more subfolders for each of those. If you look at the marking sheet in work experience, you've got marking sheet 1 is the collection of work, and then you've got skills demo. So we create a folder for each of those on the marking sheet, and all the work on the collection of work will be put into that folder, and all the work belonging to the students for the skills demo will be put into that folder. The third subfolder is the QQI marking sheets, and the 2 marking sheets, the QQI marking sheets, will be put in there. So we're just going to move on to OneDrive and actually create the folders. So I'm going to click on here, and I'm in OneDrive, and I'm just going to click to the left, add new. So I'm going to add a new folder here, and the folder is going to be called RTC, which is the course code, and followed by the module code on the module descriptor, which is 5N1356. So that's going to be the name of my folder, and we can choose the color blue if you want. So I'm going to go down and find that folder, and here we go. And within that folder we're going to have, I'm going to refer to the booklet. So within the folder then we're going to create these 2 subfolders, so the teacher pack and the student submissions folder. So I'm going to add another folder, and this one is going to be my teacher pack, which is my name, so my surname followed by my first name followed by the code of the module descriptor, which is 5N1356. So that's my teacher pack created. So if we just follow the scheme, we're going to make that red, for example. Now you don't have to use these colors. And then I'm going to create another folder, which is the student submissions folder. So we've got student submissions, and all the students' work is going to go in here, so we can just make this blue. Okay, so there, I'll refer back to the booklet. So we're at this stage here, the teacher pack and the student submissions. So we're going to move on to step 3, and we're going to create 4 of these folders. Now I'm not going to create each of these, but I'll create 2 of these, so you'll know just to follow that layout. So we have, for example, notes to the EA. So just go on here. So again, you're going to create another folder, and the first folder is going to be notes to EA, and these are in green. So just again, you don't have to use the colors. And I'm going to create another folder which are assessments. So I just want to show you, you're going to break this one down again. Now you'll have in total you'll have, if I go back over here, in total you have 4 of these, and within assessments you're going to create all of those subfolders there. So I'm going to move on, I'm going to come out, so I just go back here, and I'm going to go into the student submissions folder now, refer back to my booklet, and I'm going to create a folder now for a student using the same example here. So add new folder, and I'm just going to call it 01. It's my first folder, Murphy IFA. So that's my student folder there I've created here, and I'm going to create these 3 subfolders within this folder, and I will do this for each of my students as well. So within that I'm going to create another folder, and that will be collection of work, and the purple collection of work, and then another subfolder will be the skills demo, and the last one will be, we could just follow the same scheme, the QQI marking sheets. Okay, so they're all done there, and they're all my folders created for these. So I go down by following the QQI booklet.